YouTube, Mel here. It's time for an update. I'll have to apologise for the quality of this video because I'm using my iPhone and I've using the front camera and it's a bit pixely, so I don't really know how it's going to go. So yeah, I had my egg collection today. I went in at 7:30 and I think I went in and actually had the operation at 9:30, 9 or 9:30 I think. It's a little bit daunting just sort of walking into a small room with about 5 doctors and a specialist and everything like that, and then you sit on the bed. To be honest, the worst part of it was when they put the cannula in because they couldn't find any veins in my hand, so they had to do it halfway up my arm. And then I just remember looking at the ceiling and kind of feels like you're really drunk and you're looking at the ceiling and it's all spinning. The little air conditioner vents were turning into weird shapes, and I came out of it all and I thought, oh, I was awake for the whole thing. And that went really quickly. I was only in there for 10 minutes. And they said, no, you were in there for half an hour. So I think I slept through most of it, which was really good. I woke up just at the end and felt a little bit of discomfort just as they were finishing up, but it was nothing too bad. I came out of the anaesthetic pretty easily. It was just like waking up from having a sleep and you're a little bit drowsy. I will admit, after I woke up, there was a bit of cramping. Not as bad as my normal cramps, so that was pretty good. But I was still sort of rolling over and trying to curl up. But it's a little bit hard when you've got a blood pressure pump on one arm, the little beeper thing on your finger, and a cannula in your other arm, and so they gave me a heat pack and about 4 hot blankets, which was really good, and they put some Panadol into the IV, which was really good, and yeah, everything went really well, and after about 2 minutes the cramping was gone because the Panadol kicked in. My blood pressure was a little bit low, so they tilted the bed back and had my feet up in the air, and then they decided that it was just too low, so they put the blood pressure pump on my other arm and it came back over 100. It was down at I think 87 or 90 or something like that. They said, yeah, okay, that's fine, you can sit up and have something to eat, which was awesome because you have to fast from 12 o'clock midnight the night before, so it was really good. I had sandwiches and apple juice, and then you go back out into the waiting room for another hour, and the first thing I did when I walked back into the room, because you get to talking with all the other ladies because they're just about to go in, and I just reassured them, I'm like, it's nothing. You go in, they put the cannula in, and that's it. And then we finally got to go down and see the specialist afterwards. I will admit, I wouldn't say no to a wheelchair. My husband wheeled me down to the specialist, and it's actually, this is probably TMI, but it's actually the weirdest feeling because they use, I think it's a local anaesthetic down there as well, which you don't feel because you're asleep for it. But yeah, because they numb it all, and then when you need to go and pee, it's just the weirdest feeling because it's sort of half numb and you're a little bit sore, so you can't really put any pressure behind it, and it's a very weird feeling. But anyway, I got first thing I did was look at my hand. I was a little bit worried at first because on my right hand they had just a line, so I'm thinking, oh, did I get one egg? And I looked at my other hand, and I don't know if you can see that, I got 11 eggs. And yeah, the icing on the cake, we went and saw the specialist, and as I mentioned in my first video, how we had 3 sperm frozen and whatever was in the tissue, and they found enough in the tissue to fertilise all the eggs if all of the eggs are mature. So hopefully we're going to have enough eggs. We'll get a call tomorrow to let us know how many have fertilised and how they're going, and because of my progesterone levels being higher, and my husband and I sat down and had a talk about it, and because we've already paid to do the treatment, we've paid for the transfer anyway, and we weren't counting on getting, we were really surprised when they said that they found enough sperm. So we're going to freeze all the eggs except one, and fingers crossed that that one matures enough to be transferred. And we're going to do a transfer this month anyway. And I think because your chances are about 80% of conceiving, so, well, 80% or less, and the higher progesterone, I think, cuts it by half. But we just decided if we've got the numbers, we should give it a go anyway. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be doing a transfer maybe Thursday, Friday. I won't know until tomorrow because it depends on how many eggs actually fertilised. And yeah, we're just really excited now. I won't lie, it is a bit painful. It's nowhere near the cramps that I get monthly. It's more just pain when my bladder's full and then I have to empty it. It hurts quite a bit to empty my bladder. But I'm just keeping my painkillers going, so I'm taking Panadine every 4 hours, but I have just woken up from a nap. I think I had about a 4-hour nap. So I was a little bit overdue to take them. Other than that, there's nothing else really hurts. It kind of hurts a little bit to walk. So I'm walking very, very softly. And yeah, so I just wanted you all to know that we got 11 eggs and enough sperm to fertilise them, which is awesome. I was just, when she said that they found more sperm, I was over the moon. I had the biggest smile on my face, and I'm really hoping that I get to keep that smile tomorrow, and that we don't get bad news. But I will let you know. So, oh, actually, before I go, I just wanted to say thank you to those of you who commented. I will try and get back to you after I've posted this video, because I was really upset in my last video, and there's been a few of you who left some really nice comments, and that helped me a lot, so thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.